everything is selling today to people. People don't really want to be sold to, but they're looking for people to develop relationships with that they can trust, that can help them either overcome their business challenges or help them realize business opportunities that they're seeing on the horizon.
So, hello there. Just checking out your store, nothing specific in mind. What do you recommend?
So my gut instinct, based on what she said, what do you recommend, is to start talking about all these products. But what's your advice on how to handle this sort of question she's posed?
I think first is to really understand how she plans to use this pen, or does she just want one pen, or is she buying pens for her entire organization? Just we need to understand the context behind, why she's actually come into our store.
Okay, nice. Let me try to find out a little bit more context. That's great. Well, thanks for coming in today. My name is Imran, and I'm joined by my colleague Lyndon today. Just wondering what brought you in. Are you looking to buy a pen for yourself, or is this a gift for someone you know?
So, I'm looking for a pen for myself. I've been on the hunt for a while and heard about Quillworks, so I thought I'd check it out. Hoping to find something unique and affordable if possible.
So we know a little bit more now. Is there more to try and ask? So she's looking to find one for herself. Is this a time to ask, well, have you purchased what kind of pens have you gotten in the past, or what are you thinking?
That's exactly where I was thinking, because we need to understand, is she used to buying big pens, or she used to buying Montblanc, right? So let's try and understand what type of pens she's used in the past, what type of features she's liked, and what she's looking for from us. What has got her attention, with the pens that we offer.
Okay, that's great. Well, hopefully we can find you something unique today. But I'd love to know, what kind of pens have you bought in the past, and what in particular are you looking for in this new pen? Is there a certain type of pen that has caught your eye that you've seen someone else use? Something like that?
Yeah.
So, I've been looking for weeks and haven't found anything that caught my attention. I've heard good things about Quillworks though. I need something unique, something that stands out, And of course, it has to be affordable. So, what do you have that fits the bill?
Okay.
Okay, so she's been a little hesitant to give us the additional information that we've been asking for, but she hasn't given us any information regarding budget. So we need to understand what is the price range that she's looking at.
Okay. And if I'm trying to do what you recommend in the beginning and try to build, some rapport with her, make sure she feels like she can trust me, is there anything I can be doing kind of as part of the conversation to develop that in your mind? It's sort of a tricky thing to nail down, because I know it's kind of case by case, but it feels like I might not have connected with her yet, sort of thing.
Yeah, I think it probably would be good to perhaps share some personal experience and just say, hey, listen, I've been, selling, our pens for the past, at Quillworks for the past 5 years, and worked with many customers in large organizations, small organizations, artists, authors, and, help me understand how you use pens today, so that we can, focus on, presenting the pen that is most suitable for your needs, because at the end of the day, price isn't necessarily going to determine, which pen is right for you.
I wish I could copy and paste that, right? That was
Good thing you're recording.
It is. It's really helpful to have someone with your experience kind of coach me through it, Lyndon. Thank you. Let me try and reiterate that to her. So in my experience, Azealia, I've been selling Quillworks pens for the past few years now, and I've worked with tons of different types of people. Some are authors, some are calligraphers, some are officiants for weddings. They're signing documents like that. Everyone kind of has a different need in mind for their pen, and it would be really helpful to know what you plan on using the pen for, because the price might not necessarily dictate what's most suitable for you. So do you mind telling me what you plan on using this pen for primarily?
So, I'm just looking for something unique and affordable. I've been to several stores already and couldn't find anything that caught my attention. I heard Quillworks has exceptional pens, so I decided to give it a try. Can you show me what you have?
So I guess there are customers like this sometimes, right? That just sort of tell you the very basic, the most basic information about themselves, and they're not, super forthcoming.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
Yeah, it's a tough customer. This would be one where you just kind of just really start getting into kind of features and benefits and basic pricing and just trying to, perhaps, upsell them on quantity.
Okay.
Since she just wants to go to the basics. So maybe just give her the range, the three options that are available, and just say you can go with the basic, and that might meet your basic needs, but there are other options, and here's why people upgrade.
Okay. Well, we have a couple great options that I can tell you about, and they start with a ballpoint pen. And this is a great everyday pen. It's made out of high quality plastic. It's around $5. We have a mid-range pen that's made out of a really high quality aluminum, and that'll come in around $20. And we also have a luxury pen called our Elegance Ink fountain pen, and that's made out of titanium. And it's actually one of our most popular pens because of how eye-catching it is. So that might be something you're interested in if you're looking for something unique. How's that, Lyndon?
Yeah, I think that's great. Let's see what she comes back with.
Okay. I didn't say the price on that one.
That's okay.
Those all sound pretty basic. Can you tell me more about the construction material and ink types for each pen?
This is the toughest customer I've had, Lyndon. She's not like she's not latching on to anything. She's not impressed by anything I've said. All right, I can tell her some more details, kind of like you were saying, the products and the features and benefits.
Yeah, well, she wanted to know about ink and construction. I think those were the two things that she wanted to know about.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely, Azealia. So our ballpoint pen called the Scribe Master has an oil-based ink, and it's a very durable pen. Again, it's made out of high quality plastic, so it's going to be kind of a good choice for students. The Glide Pro Rollerball pen has a gel-based ink, and this is a more premium feeling pen. It's got an ergonomic grip. And the Elegance Ink fountain pen has a water-based ink, a really vibrant finish to it, and is handcrafted out of titanium. And it's an incredibly durable pen. It's got a lifetime warranty on it. Hopefully some of that impresses her.
Interesting options. So can you tell me more about the construction material of the Scribe Master ballpoint?
I don't know what else to say here. That's the most basic one.
Again, let's talk about the color, and maybe the packaging it comes in or something like that, or you have to stick to the actual copy that we're looking at on the screen here.
No, I could do that. I could say that. It comes in different colors. It's got a really nice case or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. The ballpoint pen is made out of durable, high quality plastic, and it comes in a variety of different colors. It's got a great case that it comes with. And again, it's got an oil-based ink. It dries very quickly, it doesn't smudge, and there's a ton of variety in the colors of the ink as well. It's a lot of work to sell a $5 pen.
Ballpoint pen, oil-based ink, quick drying, doesn't smudge. Got it. But what about the other pens? Do you have anything more? Interesting.
Why did say, just mentioned we've gone over the three pens, the three options that are available. Would you be interested in, I don't know, a quantity discount? We've got a special where you can get two for, buy one, get the second for 25% off or something like that.
Yeah, maybe I could get your advice on this because I have run into this before where, you're kind of dealing with a potential customer that's a bit of a know-it-all in a sense. I kind of getting that feeling from her that she's kind of come in like impress me. And I have heard that there are ways to sort of change that framing so that it's not about like, oh, well, I'll do anything to make the sale. Do you have any thoughts on that sort of thing by any chance?
Maybe this is a time to kind of lighten up and um, to learn more about the customer and to see if there are some commonalities. Maybe learn a
Okay.
little bit more about her type of work, and how people view the pens that she uses. Does she use them in public or in private?
Okay. Okay. That's an interesting question, Azealia. Do you use this pen on your own or are you using it in front of people?
So, I mainly use it for myself, but I wouldn't mind impressing others if it looks good enough.
Okay, so maybe we can push her towards this titanium pen.
Maybe. So who are your clients?
So who are your clients, Azealia?
Oh, just myself. I'm not really picky, just looking for something that catches my eye.
It's myself.
Huh. Maybe try and compare it to a Mont Blanc, and that this is a real bargain. Our titanium one, it's like people buy Mont Blanc pens, they love them just as much, but they're a
Oh.
fraction of the price.
Well, our fountain pen is often compared to the Mont Blanc, which is significantly more expensive. So we actually have a lot of customers in your position buy the Elegance Ink fountain pen because it's a fraction of the price. It's only $150, which is significantly less than buying the Mont Blanc. That is, in some people's opinion, a little less eye-catching than the Elegance Ink pen. So that might be the one for you.
Okay. Can you tell me more about the construction material of the pen and the type of ink it uses?
Oh, you're onto something there, Lyndon.
Okay, so maybe we tell her that the factory where these pens are made is nearby the Mont Blanc factory and uses some of the same components. And we've added the titanium, which makes it almost bulletproof. And a lifetime writing instrument for her to use.
Okay. Well, it's interesting you ask that, Azealia, because the factory where these pens are handcrafted is actually right near the Mont Blanc factory. So a lot of the materials are exactly the same, which is why it's such a high quality pen. And by making it out of titanium, it's incredibly durable. It's basically bulletproof and will last you a lifetime, not to mention that it has a water-based ink that you could use to write underwater or even on the space station if you wanted to. Just playing off what you said there, Lyndon, you got me going now.
Wow, that's some pretty impressive marketing jargon. But is it affordable? I don't want to break the bank for a pen.
All right, I feel like this is our moment here.
I guess,
Compared to the Mont Blanc, it's much more affordable.
yeah.
So maybe I could tell her that. What does a Mont Blanc go for? Like about $1,000?
Probably sky's the limit on them.
Yeah. Okay. So is that a technique to use, is to kind of anchor her with that really expensive option in mind and then say, but you can get this today for the $150?
Yeah, I think that's what Apple does. And they call it anchoring, right? So you say, this is worth, $999. However, we want to get as many of these in market as possible, and we have it available at $150. So you're actually saving, $850.
Okay, that's perfect. I'm going to say that. Fair enough, Azia. Well, this pen, the Elegance Ink, is actually worth about $1,000. But we're trying to get as many of these out into the market as possible. So you could get it today for only $150. So you're saving about $850 if you purchase this pen.
Wow, $1,000. That sounds like a lot of money for just a pen. What makes it so special?
Well, this is a handcrafted pen made out of the same quality materials as a Mont Blanc. So thankfully, you don't have to pay $1,000. If you want to buy this pen today, I can get it for you for only $150. So how does that sound?
Well, I was actually hoping for something a little more unique and affordable. Can you tell me about some of your other pens?
Tough customer.
She's a tough customer.
That's a tough customer.
So what's the thought here? I kind of think that it might be to say, well, why don't you, do you think, is this a time to offer a discount or something on that pen, or should we ask her what is her budget?
Yeah, let's ask her about the budget. And I think another thing we can do to make it more affordable is, find out if we can, cut it up into, 2 or 3 equal payments.
Okay. Well, to try to find something unique and affordable is definitely going to be tricky, Azealia, but here's 2 options for you. You could take this pen today and we could split it up into 3 equal payments. So you could take it today for only $50 and next month pay the next 50, and 2 months from now pay your final installment. But what is the budget you're working with?
So, I don't really have a set budget, just looking for something that's worth the price. Can you tell me more about the pen's construction material?
This is the hardest one I've ever dealt with, Lyndon. I don't know what to tell her at this point. Is there some, like, let's say I actually have to meet with another customer, and unfortunately I do have to go in a couple minutes here.
Yeah.
But I would love to do this again with you, even if we have to part 2 a scenario like this. It's really fun to hear your opinions on this. It's clear you have a ton of experience. Would you ever be interested in coming back to be part of another one of these?
Yeah, sure. No problem.
Okay. Well, I think for this one, what's kind of like a last sort of attempt we can say here? You can just say, hey, look, maybe you need more time to think about it. I have to go. But if you'd like to make the sale now, I can ring you up. Is that too pushy?
It may be too pushy given who she is.
Okay.
But as a final push, mention the fact that we've sold a number of these, like we've sold 50 of these pens this week, and people have bought it because they felt they're getting really good value and the price was right for them at $150. So, let us know if you want to proceed with the deal today to pay in full today, or if you'd like to, have give her the option to say the deferred payments plan.
That's a great one. Well, we've sold about 50 of this pen this week, Azealia, because people have thought that it is incredible value for money. So it's up to you. If you want to purchase this today, I can ring it up for you. They're selling out pretty quick, so it's probably a good idea. Or you can let me know if you'd like to go with the financing option. But either way, up to you. I think I missed something you said in there. I'm gonna have to watch back the recording.
I think you're pretty good. I think you got most of it.
Well, I don't want to buy something just because everyone else is. What's so special about this pen anyway?
Oh,
Oh,